Is that the GC who's in Australia who was talking like shit on Joe Bobo's about me, or is that the GC that was on Nutters that time on the panel? I think that is you, isn't it? Who was on Nutters panel? Can't remember really. Um. Anyway, I will never conform. I need to just address you on something. So I was ghosting Dave this morning, and well, this morning last night. And I saw you talking to Charlotte. Now, mm, you did. You were talking anyway, GC. Look, I don't listen, man. If you want to be fucking fake, you want to be talking shit on that panel, and then I'm pretty sure it was you. There's one GC that sounds like a fucking Farmer Giles, and then there's another one who's on nose. I'm pretty sure it was you. You can stay in the fucking chat, but you're a fake little cunt at the end of the day. Anyway, so I'll never conform. Again, I was ghosting Dave's, and I saw you speaking to Charlotte in the chat. Now, let me just get something across to you about her, a Miss Charlotte who deceives herself as some innocent uh, young woman. I don't know what she fucking is. So I'm just gonna go and call her a young woman, trying to be as polite as possible. Now, I used to get on with her quite well and never conform. I did. I don't know if you noticed or not. Um, but she used to pop into my chats. We used to have good conversation until basically she did come in, and well, not I really give a fuck, but I did notice about her that she wasn't, and she's not as much of an angel she likes to make out she is. When I kind of pretty much witnessed her. I mean, she's always made out to be some sort of a saint, but then you witness her putting in comments about people, and you think, this isn't really this isn't really I mean, listen, look, we all can have our fucking opinions. We all can go and within the borderlines. But I was just shocked that you know thought she's a bit of a miss whatever you go and call it, goody two shoes. I would never conform. I did. And obviously, I saw her comments in chats. I'm like, oh bloody hell! I thought that she was. I didn't think she was like that at all. So anyway, um, I was all right. I was all right with her, no problem until she basically called. Well, she actually went and called me a wrong one, pretty much. Um, Ginge did a video about me calling me a wrong one with Bobby and a couple of other people in it. Mr. Beautiful Blues, who goes by multiple names as multiple accounts. So I done a community post about her because I was shocked I would never conform. So it kind of brings to my just disbelief when I see her in talking to you as if me changing, as if I'm supposed to respect that. I'm meant to, you know, basically live up to the expectations of someone who's fake. I will never conform. And then, just because she's been given a response by community post, she then comes in and basically goes and says that I'm irrelevant. Now, I will never conform. I don't specifically have a problem with you. You've got no problem with airing and telling me your opinion of me. Now, I see females very, very differently to you do, and I hate to break it to you, but I mean, not all of them, but most of these grubby fuckers fought for equality, but now they're just taking the piss out whatever come from, and you can see whatever in whatever way, shape, or form you want. Honestly, I mean, they're fucking speaking about my behaviour I would never conform. But they're the same fucking wankers who were calling me a fucking wrong on a video, basically. I will never conform. And if you'd like me to go and get you the video, I can go and get you the video. She called me a wrong and I was shocked. So I'm in whatever in my right to go and do a reply to that. Now, if she didn't like the reply, it's not my fault. But what I will not have, I will never conform. I don't listen. I don't give fucking females, and I know a lot of you males, a lot of you older males should, but I think you kind of should go and there's a stream of Andes. I can't remember what it is, but even Sai agreed with me. I will never conform. You fucking older males, when it comes to a lot of these females, not all of them, but a lot of them, basically you're just, you know, they listen. They won't go and change anything about themselves. I never conform, but they would expect the males to basically live up to their standards, their feelings, what they fucking want. And it's not trying to deceive anyone. It's not trying to give anybody a false pretense of them. It's a fucking facts. I will never conform. You know. It's the other facts. They come on here, alright, then it takes fucking tripwires, fucking booby traps to get through to then get an apology out of some of them. Whereas us males have to fucking sit there and basically, I never conform. We have to listen to them moaning and they're groaning. Alright, yeah. Because they are crying like a bitch. In fact, I shouldn't be saying bitch, but because they're crying, because they've gone and said something towards us, and then because some of them are a bit sensitive, bear in mind they've gone and started it in the fucking first place. Yeah. We have to basically bow down to them. Now, I never conform. I've had it too many fucking times. Now, I used to fucking seriously see how you and saw things. I never conform. I know it's a bit shocking, but I did. Respect them, don't hit them back. They were different to us. Until I fucking endured shit I never conform. I endured shit. And then I was like, hold on a fucking sec. Why am I letting this fucking do this to me? Why am I letting this get away with this? Because you see them on the fucking panels, I will never conform. Yeah. Michelle C, for example, she'll be talking shit and then she'll be playing a fucking woman card. Zara does the same. So does Rachel. Now, I don't know about you, but hold on a sec. If you're going to fucking dish it, you can take it. Now, this isn't really me being aggressive towards you. Obviously, you know what I'm like with my tone. I don't give a fuck. So I just want to go and get that clear. The problem's not with you. I understand exactly where you are coming from. But Charlotte can fuck herself. In terms of that, I will never conform. I don't know if you've been around to see stuff, but she's fucking fake. For someone who in Lisa Sargent's months ago, when I went and timed that everybody in Lisa Sargent's chat after being spanned up, because she was doing the same fucking shit that Charlotte's done, that other females have done on this fucking platform. They get away with it because I'm a woman. Because they're basically given fucking special privileges because apparently they're more sensitive than us men. Apparently they have more feelings than us men. Well, no, the matter of the fact is I'll never conform. Us men just fucking get on with it. A lot of these fucking females bitch and moan and cry wolf after they've gone and done something bad. They're fucking sick, twisted motherfuckers. I'll never conform. I don't know how more clearly you want me to go and put it. They gaslight the fucking shit out of things. The core, a lot of them do, and I've witnessed it. And then these are the same ones who basically will then go and say, you can't be talking to a woman. I fucking can, I will never conform. Yeah. I can, I fucking will. And I'm not gonna have some phone call. Interruption. So anyway, I will never conform. It's not me giving out a false pretense. It's them giving out a false pretense. I will never conform. So they will say, oh, he's got fucking mother issues. He's got, what else is it? Oh, he hates women. I will never conform. Should we be saying that again about these females then who basically the way that they go and talk to the males on here, some of them, because I will never conform. It's funny how some of these females, you know, how they go and talk to some of the males on it with their patronising, condescending tones, and then their gaslighting, and then their narcissism. But then as soon as the man gives it back to them, he's labelled as he hates women. Oh, he's obviously got mummy problems. How does that make any fucking sense? I never conform. Can you please enlighten me? Because it doesn't. Now you've got yourself. I don't really mean. This isn't really me being a cunt here, but you've obviously got yourself a good woman there. You know, you got your kids, which I hope they're all well, by the way. All right, you got yourself a good woman. I will never conform. They're not all like that. Some of them are very fucking self entitled. Yeah. All right. Very, very self entitled. Some of them do not have a fucking personality at all, but they can go and swing jokes left, right, and centre towards you. But then as soon as you go and say one out of tone towards them, or they fucking analyse how you're saying it. Like that. That's not very nice. I'll never conform. Are you fucking not seeing what's going on there? So it's got nothing to do with false pretense. It's got nothing to do with hating women. It's got fuck all to do with anything apart from the fact that they're just been a slivery little cunt. So I don't know why it is that it's meant to be that I'm supposed to fucking treat them differently just because they've got a cunt between their legs, or that they're different to us. They're fucking not different. They just can't control. Some of them just can't control themselves. They're absolutely fucking narcissistic to the core, right? Because basically the males and fucking whatever else, you know, the system in this fucking country has allowed them to behave like that or never conform. They're the facts of it. Do you know what I mean? So so anybody wants to come out and go and say that and the way I go and speak to them, I talk to them in whichever way, shape, or fucking form I want. If they've been a cunt towards me, and if anybody else has got a fucking problem with that, then they fucking can. I'll never conform. And here's me sitting there saying this because other people go and talk about, oh, you know, you're just in it for the clicks and views, da 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 da. I ain't in it for fuck all. I've only got one person watching this right now, and I'm still fucking speaking because I don't care. It ain't a fucking false pretense and anything. I will never conform. How the fuck is it that I literally can fucking be sitting, brushing my teeth, alright, whilst listening to Dave's, and then that gobby cow, Rach, comes up and starts talking shit. I will never conform. Tell me, how is this how women can perv on a man and the man will not get bothered by it, but you go and take one little look at a fucking woman, yeah, and basically you're sexually harassing her. Or there's a video on fucking Instagram, I'll never conform, how a woman who's moaning about being looked at whilst jogging is fucking jogging while filming. Not all of them I never conform, but a lot of them fucking think that they can do and say whatever the fuck they want, yeah. And basically, because they're a fucking woman, they'll get away with it. Get to fuck. There's my response to you. Alright? You can like it, you can lump it. Got no problem with you. But in terms of that fucking silly fake cunt, Charlotte, alright? I think if you want to know the fucking actual truth about that shit, yeah, or in terms of what is your actual point about how you don't like how I can speak to women, then please do reply. But that's my take on what I can understand from your comments and Dave's. I'll never conform. Alright? Bye bye.